Yo, what up, y'all? Thank y'all so much for dropping by. Today, we're just about to dive right in and talk about that new Dodge Durango SRT Hammerhead, man. This is right here is a beast. We already know it comes with 710 horsepower. That 6.2 liter Hemi V8 supercharger Hellcat, man. This right here is in high demand. Top speed is at 180, man. This right here is a good day for the basically the lovers that love SUVs, you know, pretty much, you know, Durangos, part of the Mopar family, the Dodge family. They will be bringing back at least this one, far as I know. You know, it will be a Hemi V8 in this one. Now, let's move over to why I feel like they should have went the same route with the Charger, because it would have been more profit. It would have been at higher demand, because first of all, you're bringing out a new platform, but you're only giving the Charger fans a EV to start off with, which is, I think that's a bad business plan. You should have not did that. Stellantis should have not forced EVs out there due to regulators and emission credits that they don't want to pay to bring back the Hemis. I think they should have spread it, each trim level out. They should have came out with all trim levels. They should have came out with the coupe, the two-door coupe, and the sedan model as well, and not use the Charger as the crash dummy, first of all, because that right there was a bad plan. Because why would you use this one as the test dummy, the crash dummy, as the Charger, as the muscle car, when we all grew to love the V6s and the V8s? We were fine with those. Why did you use the Durango, the Ram, the Jeeps for the crash dummies and do your little EV testing and your little hybrid testing? Because you already knew everybody want to push the Charger to the test because it's the muscle car, right? But you're trying to make it an e-muscle, an electric muscle car. You're going to try to make it a hybrid muscle car. We already know hybrid systems are coming. Hopefully they do hydrogen engines, but that's going to be more technology. We may not even get them. I don't know, a different type of technology, or e-fuel, artificial fuel, like fake fuel, fake gas to power V8s, but it won't give off any, pollution. That's the route that we should go. I really feel like instead of going all EV, I feel like they should have came out with a new technology with e-fuel or hydrogen engines, so that we wouldn't have to deal with these emission credits anyway. We would have still got what we want. Stellantis would have got what they want. So everybody win. It's a win-win. But when you're dealing with a stubborn CEO that thinks he knows best for the company, that think he can just do whatever he wants and don't have to worry about anything because you're on the top of the mountain. Like people like that, they need a friend. They need somebody to talk to them, talk some sense into them. They say, hey man, why are you so hard on the American brand? Because you already know what they want. He knows. We have content creators every day going off on here. I'm talking about they're giving him the business. I'm talking about they've been laying Stellantis out every day constantly. They keep telling them over and over they're trashing and bashing Stellantis for these moves that they're making. Stellantis know the American market, the American heritage and history behind the Challengers. The Challenger, you killed off the Challenger. You forced us to just go only Charger, but you're gonna make 2 trim levels of the Charger, which is what you should have did. Was you should have brought the Challenger back as the EV and kept the Charger around with the V6 and the V8s, and used the Challenger as a crash dummy and a test dummy first before you decided to do that. Because they just jumped the gun. They jumped the gun and then they're just doing anything. They're just winging it, hoping it works, hoping that it would catch a wave. Everybody keeps telling Dodge, Stellantis, y'all are late to the party with these EVs. Nobody wants these things, man. This stuff is hot garbage right now, man. They're unreliable. First of all, people are having problems with them. It's just an inconvenience that you got to keep charging these things every 200 miles you go. Come on, like you're gonna want to have fun with this thing, and the battery keeps dying every chance. You just want to pump and go. That's why we need a gas version. You just want to pump and go. I mean, you still bringing out inline fours. Is it this year? Later this year, you're gonna bring a Hornet, a 4-banger, a 4-cylinder, a i4 inline 4 gas engine only of the Hornets out. So why wouldn't you do it for the Charger? Why wouldn't you bring out, the inline twin turbo? We don't get that part. And the only thing I can come up with, right, is they bring the Durango back, right, as the Hellcat. Why didn't you just give us one more year, a couple more years of, the top trim level of the Charger Hellcat? You could have went inline EV in the top trim level V8, Hemi V8, supercharged. You could have went that way with the two-door coupe charger, but you didn't want to do that. Look at all these different solutions that we come up with that we're pitching to Stellantis what they can do, but they still refuse to do it. But you'll bring a Durango out. Yes, we love the Durango. That's not what we're saying. We love the Durango. We love the Hammerhead, but we had the killer lineup. And like around 2020, when we had the Dodge Charger, the Challenger, the Durango, all the Hellcats across the map, the Ram, we had the most perfect lineup, and Stellantis killed it off because due to their pride and ego. They didn't like the lineup. They didn't like the fact that nobody gravitated towards the Alfa Romeo and Maserati like that. They never had that type of hype over here in America. This is the most hyped lineup in Mopar history. As a matter of fact, in one of American history. Everybody wanted a Hellcat. No matter what trim level you had, you can get it. If you wanted an SUV, if you wanted a pickup, or if you wanted a car, you had it. Now we're down to what, like a car and 2 SUVs, a mini crossover, a compact crossover, the Charger and the Durango. You know, and Ram is off doing their own thing. Jeep is off doing their own thing, and it don't make any sense. It's like they're killing the brand off slowly so they can do what they want with it. And it's just a shame. It's a sad time to be a Mopar fan because we see Stellantis don't care. We love the Durango. That's not what we're saying. But why didn't you make the Charger versions? Why didn't you bring the V8s back out? Why is it only EV? We're not understanding. You're trying to make a muscle car out of a fake sound chamber that's coming out the back, and we already know it's fake noises. They try to hype it up. Nobody still don't want it. I mean, yeah, we're gonna have a lot of enthusiasts probably get it. It may sell like hotcakes just because everybody want to see how can you make sound from motors, and they're probably gonna have like a lot of problems with this as well. They're probably gonna have like recalls out the recall after recall because they want to take chances on new technology, but they want to just, you know, go in hard. They don't want to ease us into EVs and hybrids. They just want to cancel everything in 2023 and just go all EV like instantly, like immediately. It's like, why scrap all of the wave and all of the hype, and why overprice all of the cars? That's another thing I want to jump on real quick. Why is all the Mopar cars so overpriced? Dodge products way overpriced. These are American brands. That's another thing about European brands. They love to overprice their cars. That's why I don't think this was a good fit for us to be owned by somebody that's that cocky and arrogant, that's popping their collar on the American brand. Like, no, you're going to pay this $100,000 for this Charger. Regardless of what you say, you're going to pay it and you're going to like it, and it's going to be EV, so take it. And it's like, no. And when we give pushback, when Mopar fan base give pushback, now we're the problem. How are we the problem? We told you we didn't want it from the jump. If they would go back to when Uncle Tim was at running Dodge, and he said, hey, if we bring out the wide body Charger, are y'all guys going to support it? Are y'all guys going to buy it? And all the Mopar fans were so excited because everybody kept saying, why didn't we get a wide body Charger yet, Uncle Tim? And he said, you know what? Since I'm feeling good today, y'all gonna get a wide body Charger too. We're gonna make it happen. And we got a wide body Charger. That's how you keep your fan base happy. That's what you do. That is a good leader. Not somebody that's gonna force inline 6 down our throat. Still a gas engine. Nope, it's still gas. It's not EV. It's not every engine is gonna be EV. You're still bringing out gas engines, but you tell us you refuse to make V8s. You're still polluting with a twin turbo. I'm still trying to figure that part out. And when I do, I'm gonna let y'all guys know. But I think I'm leaving right there. That's my rant for today. Yeah, we can expect to have that Dodge Durango SRT Hellcat Hammerhead hit the shelves soon, hit your showroom floor soon. And I know y'all guys are gonna love that SUV because that thing is a monster. That thing is a beast. It will compete with almost any SUV out there. One of the fastest SUVs on the market today. I don't know if it's the fastest, but it's pretty much, it's up there. That and the Trackhawk, but it's so sad that they killed off the Trackhawk. They never brought it back. I don't understand why they never brought the Trackhawk back in a different platform or anything. I don't know. That's kind of a Jeep problem. We're gonna have to touch on that soon as well. Like, where's the Trackhawk at? That don't make any sense. I mean, are you gonna make an inline or a Hurricane? It's starting to make me think a little bit. Like, is Jeep gonna even bring out the Trackhawk twin turbo Hurricane engine? I don't know. Maybe they can't because it was made for V8s. But they brought back the Scat Pack. I don't know. But I think I'm gonna leave it right there. Peace.